countries who have to go to court to decide the result of their election are giving you today Gyaan about how to conduct your election. They are seeing an India which is not, in a sense, compliant or with their image of how India should be. Countries who have to go to court to decide the result of their election are giving you today Gyaan about how to conduct your election. And Western countries actually feel they influence the world for the last 200, 300 years. Are they willing to, how do you expect someone who's been in that position to give up those old habits so easily? On the question of, US, Canada, religious freedom, etc. Do they want to influence us? Answer is yes. They do want to influence us because many of these countries feel that they have influenced the world for the last 70, 80 years in the world order, and Western countries actually feel they influenced the world for the last 200, 300 years. So are they willing to, how do you expect someone who's been in that position to give up those old habits so easily? So there's a natural desire, because that also answers the gentleman at the back. Why are these papers, which you mentioned, why are they negative in India? Because at the end of the day, they are seeing an India which is not, in a sense, compliant or with their image of how India should be. That they want, they want people, or they want ideology, or they want a way of life, or a social, as they say, people like us. They are looking for that class of people really to rule this country. And I think they're disturbed when the Indian population feels otherwise. And that has been today actually a big part of the debate between us and the world. You can say world really means your Western countries and the Western media. I mean, to be very honest with you, actually, please, in many cases, because I follow this for a living, Western media actually in some cases openly endorse candidates and endorse political parties in this country. I mean, they don't hide their preference. So the answer is, and they're very smart, because look, somebody's been doing this world domination game for 300 years, you learn a lot. Anubhavi log hai, chatur log hai. So, they will do after all, what does a newspaper do? Oh, they will reputationally damage you. Oh, koi index nikalenge. They will put you down in that index. They will, countries who have to go to court to decide the result of their election are giving you today Gyaan about how to conduct your election. So this is the mind games today which are actually taking place in the world. And I've been following even this election, the kind of commentary. I mean, in this country, in the hottest summer, still, look at the percentage of people who come to vote. Look, we all have our arguments. We all have arguments till the day the votes are counted. After that, I mean, let us look at our own record. We all accept what this is, we all have faith in the system. Whatever questions we raise because politics, when people raise those things, you have to, but at the end of it all, in our heart of hearts, we all actually, the greatest strength of our system, proof the system works, is actually, if you see the multiple elections, the fact that governments change in this country, that one party hands over to another party, different parties, they may have their debates, finally they all, find a way of working together.